My name is Tim Barry. I'm from Richmond, Virginia. How the fuck are y'all doing? Give me 1 second to prepare a drink.
Got us all fired up.
Thank you much. I was going to start with one song, but I think I'm going to start with another. For a friend of mine who's in prison, y'all. One quick minute got me 28 long years. I'd do it again, I don't regret it. He laid his hand on my sister too many times when I was near, and I shot him dead, and I don't care. Come on! When Sis was born, I was about 12. About the same time, old man, he went to jail. Then Mom got sick, boy, she never got right. And I took to that baby girl like she was mine. Night after night, day after day, I worked my ass off, put money away. Then Sis grew up, and I grew older still. And I love her the best, and I always will. Yeah, one quick minute got me 28 long years. I'd do it again, I don't regret it. He laid his hand on my sister too many times when I was near, and I shot him dead, and I don't care. That's how we roll in Virginia, motherfucker. Well, Sis met a man whose name I will not tell. 9 years her senior, and I did wish them well. He had a car and a job, and she was in love, and I blessed them both the best I could. Sis loved to dance, and she lived honestly, but that old dog tried to control her in every way. First came the drinking, then the jealousy. And this town's too small for me not to see him out every night with every girl in town, just before he goes home and pushes my sister around. I thought it out not to intervene, unless my baby sister, she came to me. Check this out. She did one night when that old dog showed up. She whispered on the phone, "Ken, I ain't feeling so good." When I got to the house, what I saw was true. My baby sister beaten black and blue. Well, I took my last breath of fresh, free air, and I found that piece of shit asleep in his relaxing chair. I hit him good with a solid right and solid left, and I forced him to his feet for his last breath. What do you think that was? Well, he cowered and run, but he didn't get far, 'cause my sister shot him fucking dead just outside his car. Huh. Boy, she wept, and I did too. Then I told the police I did what I had to do. In that one quick minute got me 28 long years. I'd do it again, I don't regret it. He laid his hand on my sister too many times when I was near, and I shot him dead, and I don't care. Come on with me. Yeah, one quick times when I was near, and I shot him dead, and I don't care. Hell yeah. Travis, can you put it back there again? Endless days and nights alone, a free trade zone with the curtains drawn. And I'm a drunken mess, winning bets and never seeing Boston again. I'm tired as hell about this off and on, and back and forth, and home and gone. And if I'm wrong then, damn it, condemn me now, please. 'Cause I can't breathe without you, without you, without you, without you. That track was long and that train was fast. Now stop thinking back in Halifax. And now I know that I'll never drink alone with you again. I touch my feet to sand and pavement salt. Called the Midwest my home this fall, but it was never home. Home's just a distraction I invent. When I can't make rent, I'll cover the cost of a flight for you to stay one night. I'll cover the cost of a flight for you to stay one night. Tracing steps from months to years on stolen rides of tariff steel. I robbed the World Bank, one of an affinity group of two. Now my shade tree's gone and my dry leaf bed is level grade for a parking deck. And my keychain's as empty as my mood. Damn, I still can't move. I cover the cost of a flight for you to stay one night. I cover the cost of a flight for you to stay one night. I cover the cost of a flight for you to stay one night. I cover the cost of a flight for you to stay one night. Yeah! Are y'all doing well? I've been playing this next song live a whole bunch, and especially talking to people, I realize there's two different kinds of people the way they hear this. Some people hear this as a story song, and for some people this is a real life song. I was young when I got married, young when we had kids, young when Mom got sick and moved in. Dad's gone to that cancer song. Before my dad died, he left me his 22, a Winchester rifle. It was his dad's too. Now it's mine, my how time flies. pay our rent by cleaning the offices in town. We live on the bad side where the police don't come round. It ain't safe, but I can't move us out. The bills, they stack up in the mailbox outside, mostly from hospitals from before Dad died. The rest with past due and shut off days. Well, the new guy on the job talked me in on my way down. We go half on some weight, I pay some bills, we both get out. He'd front it too. What would you do? I started selling to some old friends, gave some to Granny Ruth. She's sick with cancer, same as Dad's, it helps her through. I paid some bills off, was getting out. Then I hear this crashing outside my house. These men come running at my mama, running at my wife. My daughter started screaming, I feared for their lives. My weapon drawn, I had not known. The men who tore off my lock and broken down my door and threatened my family were officers of the law in darkened rooms. How could I have known such a terror inside my home? 9 years to 20, what have I done? 9 years to 20, intent in a gun to my family. What have I done for my family? What have I done? Before my dad died, he left me his 22. Look over your family, son, do what you need to. Dad's gone, and I'm solid gone. But we always done what needed to be done. I wrote this song one day when I got off of work, and I realized the job I had was the worst thing that ever happened to me in my entire fucking life. It was that moment that I realized if I didn't love what I was doing, I wasn't gonna do it no more. Find what you fucking love and just do that, y'all. Every time I stop and think, well, I'm hit with everything that I was taught about right and wrong and what I get used to. The cheating in the seats of SUVs, in the shade of the trees, down my street behind the backs of husband, wives, and bosses. And I'm sitting here with my dog, 6 beers and my guitar, on this porch of wood making now my business. They say the economy's in a slump, and folks like them, they're giving up. They jump from planes in front of trains, yeah, some from bridges, but that's alright. That ain't my life. I cough all morning and I smoke all night. That's alright. That ain't my life. I pay $200 rent and I work when I like. Whoa, whoa. Where did we go wrong? Whoa, whoa. Have I been sitting out too long? No cash in my hands means I'm nothing to you, but I won't sell myself. Hell no. Travis, turn this shit up, man. Turn the guitar up. Let's have a fucking party, man. I got this friend close to me. She called from NYC. Said she's got stock option salary and full benefits. She works the 22nd floor in a cubicle built for her. She answers phones and talks a bunch about investments. Well, she's finally in love. She met some guy from Texas. She says he's the one, but she has yet to meet him. Well, they talk now every day, online they communicate. I said, fuck that job, fuck that new beau, yeah, fuck that pension, 'cause that ain't right. That ain't no life. You work a 60-hour week, you see 1 hour sunlight. That ain't right. That ain't no life. That guy when you finally meet in the end, you won't even like. Whoa, whoa. Where did we go wrong? Whoa, whoa. Have I been sitting out too long? No cash in my hands means I'm nothing to you, but I won't sell myself. Every time I stop and think, well, I'm hit with everything that I was taught about right and wrong and what I get used to. I let the greedy deal with greed. I ain't got nothing but myself, and I ain't selling that for no one else. I won't surround my emptiness with greed or shit that I don't even need. And don't ask, don't tell, relationships based on infidelity. I know it ain't right, I know it ain't much of a life, but I let tomorrow be tomorrow. Yeah, let tonight be tonight. Yeah, Travis, crank that shit up. It sounds good, bro. Question just to see if you know the right answer. Anyone here having relationship problems? Good. And if you are, keep it to your fucking self and let me do the fucking embarrassing talking. But feel liberated about it. If you're gonna leave and go now, if you're gonna leave, then go now. Go on, make your bed and don't take back what you said. If you're gonna leave, then go now. Go on, walk 500 miles. Go on, walk 500 miles. And as you take steps, think back on what you did, all high on lust. Tired of being this tired. I'm tired of being this tired. Gone from growth to resent. A fool without hope, but I won't be here when you get home. Yeah, the house will be as empty as holes. The house will be as empty as holes. The sun may hit on the porch and the deck, but inside will be dark and be cold. Lord, I get so lonely, like you wouldn't believe. But I'm lonelier here now with you next to me. Is that the worst fucking feeling in the world right there? Ain't but 10 numbers on a phone, but I ain't talking no more. You're alright and I'm wrong. You're above and I'm below. But I won't be here when you get home. Say, how's it going out there on your own, girl? That's what's up. Thank you so much. My man right here knows this hustle. Every time I go down to Florida, there's this one woman. When I sing this song, she's been doing it for like 2 years. This one woman, and she started this contagion, this contagious fucking thing. Listen, I say to the people at the show, and she responds like this. And I want y'all to do it. So how's it going out there on your own? Fucking fine. This one woman, and I say, how's it going out there on your own? She goes, fucking fine. And I say, now that you can't get back in, and what you want you can't get, say, how's it going out there on your own? She goes, fucking fine. Come on, y'all. It's a liberating feeling whether you're in distress or not to feel fucking fine. A quick dress rehearsal and then we're doing it for real. I want to see if y'all Yankees can figure this one out. So how's it going out there on your own? Fucking fine. Oh, got it. They say y'all ain't got no rhythm. How's it going out there on your own? How's it going out there on your own? Now that you can't get back in, and what you want you can't get, say, how's it going out there on your own? Lord, I get so lonely, like you wouldn't believe. But I'm lonelier here now with you next to me. Lord, I get so lonely, like you wouldn't believe. But I'm lonelier here now with you next to me. I'm lonelier here now with you next to me. That was fucking beautiful. Like a hardcore show. I talked to Brian about it, Frank too. Holly already knew, yeah. Holly already knew that I was slapboxing outside of the lanes, dodging potholes in the wind and rain. This is insane, a single car accident with a never-ending radio playing, sleeping in a van out front at Cape. Up at 6 when I was out too late. I said what I came to say. Now I only complain. I only complain on highways, and I got miles and miles and miles of nothing but miles and miles. Can't stand songs about writing songs and albums over 40 minutes long and broke up bands on their third reunion tour. Damn, but we both should have quit at age 24. I got 2 jobs and a girl back home. Collection agencies calling on my prepaid cell phone. Don't take skill nor luck to never amount to much. But I got miles and miles and miles of nothing but miles and miles, miles and miles and miles of nothing but miles and miles. When this is all and for nothing, when this is all and for nothing, I'd rather stay broke than play fake ass shows. Move with heart, sing from your soul. If you can't play, then dance instead. Music should sound like escape, not rent. Music should sound like escape, not rent. Music should sound like escape, not rent. When this is all and for nothing, when this is all and for nothing, I still got miles and miles and miles of nothing but miles and miles, miles and miles and miles of nothing but miles and miles. I'm doing all the talking. How are y'all doing? Is that not the coolest thing? Again, like, I wish I knew her name because I stole her shit and rolled with it. Feel good today. I was a little nervous. I was downstairs talking to my brother, and then I walked up. I didn't realize all y'all were here. I got suddenly super nervous, and now I feel really stoked. It's a weird thing. I've been at home for a couple weeks, and I like transitioned into home pretty quick. And my daughter, both of my daughters are well. Thank you for asking. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like this, man. I go like maybe I over socialize and overshare when I'm on the road, and then I get home and my life is very fucking simple. It's ridiculous. I get up with the sun. I take care of the kids. We go to the river. We go fishing. We learn trees. We learn, you know what I mean? Like we do our hippie shit. And I don't socialize at all. No bullshit. Like I don't, maybe I'll get coffee with somebody one day other than my kids and my wife. And then I get back in the van with Ken Freeman back there, who's the only person towards me. And then holy fucking shit. This scares, imagine that. You don't see anyone for 2 weeks, and then you walk up here. Motherfuckers. Is that not the scariest and the weirdest fucking head trip? And sometimes it freaks me out so much I don't want to do it. I'm not shitting you. But, and then, so, fucking conflicting. But here's the thing. Thank you much. I had something I wanted to say and I lost it. But I'm going to say this, man. When I don't feel good and wonder why I do anything that I do and y'all get the same way, don't let it get to you. Be patient. Because if you feel bad, if you're feeling really down or something, be patient because things will get better. And if you don't get down, you don't realize how good it is when you get up. Y'all know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right now I'm up as a motherfucker, but there's been times recently I've been way down. Y'all be patient. Fucking kill the day, motherfuckers. Fell this morning, fucked up this whole damn day. In fact, the sun is high and shining, but I'm too drained to leave. I wait for night to sing. Close the blinds and lock both the doors. Oh God, I'm terrified. I'm terrified to be found here, shaking and withdrawn. I need a break. I keep scratching but won't cut deep enough to bleed. I'll figure it out alone. Don't know what's gotten into me. it'll be alright. Hell, it'll be alright. Whoa, whoa, it's okay. Goddamn, sometimes silence is all I need to be and feel complete. Whoa, whoa, it's okay. If you never hurt, you never feel a thing. And I don't say all I mean. Fuck tomorrow and fuck all of yesterday. I'm too old to be chasing burdens by the riverside at night. A watershed waist deep with friends, turning cheeks as I'm chasing trains that never end. Cut but I don't feel, don't know it's gotten. Whoa, whoa, it's okay. Goddamn, sometimes silence is all I need to be and feel complete. Whoa, whoa, it's okay. If you never hurt, you never feel a thing. And I don't say all I do, but I'm not scared. Hell no, I ain't angry. I just need time, just need escape. We all try, tired and broken, but it'll be alright, it'll be alright. It'll be alright. Whoa, whoa, it's okay. Goddamn, sometimes silence is all I need to be and feel complete. Whoa, whoa, it's okay. If you never hurt, you never feel a thing. And I don't say all I mean. On that same note, y'all, never be afraid to die, motherfuckers. Be afraid not to live. You feel me? I'm always gonna say this before I play the song. Don't be afraid to die. Be afraid not to fucking live. Fuck yeah. I was drunk as hell with a friend way back down by Scott's Edition off the mainline track. He said what was on his mind, like I never heard it. Then come this train called the 170. I heard it air up and felt it pull. They say that rain on the face cuts when you deserve it. And I sat and I thought, all that ain't right is over for at least tonight. And if I die trying now, I won't die wondering how life could have turned out. Does that make fucking sense? Well, that train hauled ass and made good time down past Rocky Mount on that old seaboard line. My friend just slept, and I sat there silent. I had some whiskey and some smoke and time to think it all out. It made sense, this whole heading south. Sometimes it's best to slow your pace when you can't control it. And I sat, and I thought, all that ain't right is over for at least tonight. And if I die trying now, I won't die wondering how life could have turned out. Down in Jacksonville, that train broke up. My legs were stiff, I thought I'd walk it off. My friend faced west, it mentioned Pensacola. I did the truck stop deal and prayed on four wheels. Sat in my bag and heard a jailbreak scream. I saw my face in a window and I thought I know him. And I sat and I thought, although it ain't right, I'm not heading home tonight. And if I die thinking right here, I won't die wondering how life could have turned out. Keep waking up in the van and wondering in the morning, because I sleep in the van at night. I wake up in the van and I'm like, why the fuck am I doing this? I feel like shit. And then these nights are so beautiful. It's like, why the fuck would I not do this? So thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
I'm playing with you. And we're not all real Southerners anyway, you know, like, we're just fucking. Man, I wrote this song up in Montreal. I woke up one morning in the student housing project, which is not unlike a government-funded housing project. I was playing a festival, that's my accommodations. I realized it was my wife and I's anniversary, and I'd completely forgotten the date until that moment. Don't fuck up like I always fuck up. Learn from my mistakes, y'all. Don't forget these important anniversaries and important dates. So, of course, I didn't change my phone plan, so I couldn't call or text over the border. And of course, the government-funded housing project didn't have Wi-Fi. So I left her high and dry like a motherfucker. So with nothing to give, I wrote one of my standard shitty 3-chord songs for my beautiful wife, Sarah, as an anniversary present. Not intentionally, it just came to me when I was trying to take a nap. A guilt-ridden nap. So this is for my wife, Sarah, at home, taking care of the chickens and the turtles and the bird and the dog and the cat and the 2 beautiful baby daughters that we have. And of course, I gotta call it Older and Poorer. When we got married in the backyard, I put new strings on my old guitar. He was flat, it stayed sharp. I had no idea at all how happy it would make small, and how drunk you and I'd get before dawn. When I read you my vows, my daddy looked so proud. Mom smiled ear to ear and craned to see. When baby G hit the tree, right then and there I started believing your mom should host this party every weekend. We sang in the pines in 3/4 time. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, hee-haw. Girl, your mom can cut a rug. How lucky to be in love with you, the whole family, and Emma doll. Yeah, the baby came next that ate up all of our paychecks. We named her Leela Jane and you built a crib. We rearranged the house, I kicked all of the ants out, and we sit together at mealtime again. We sing in the pines to her at bedtime. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, hee-haw. Now Leela Jane can cut a rug just like your mama would. She reminds me most of her grandma after all. Right, easy out. The fucked up thing is I don't even think she likes this song. She had never once said, Tim, I like that song. In fact, I don't think she likes any of my songs because she has never once said, Tim, I like one of your songs. I think it's better off that way. Someone gotta be honest. Love her. before we hit middle age, there's one thing left I'd like to say. I loved you from the first time I saw your face. Though I've ignored you ever since, I'm thankful that we are still friends and growing older and poorer with grace. Let's sing in the pines in our old age time. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, hee-haw. And Leela Jane can pay our bills and administer our pills while we sneak off and get drunk before dawn. Give me a song to play. Get you on that. I'm cataloging these motherfuckers.
Wait at the line.
Move that glass.
Play pigeon.
Back it the fuck up.
Yeah!
Back it the fuck up. Anybody here having relationship problems? I see guilt in your eyes, but there's some things from me you can't hide. Truth is hard, guilt is easy. Nothing's changed since you left. Just an extra room and higher rent. Come on in. I wish you'd not come here. Whoa, I moved your couch with calloused hands in your bed in a borrowed van, but that don't mean a thing. I change the path I walk now every morning to avoid you being near. I cut out the chatter of friends. Friends of friends, in case I hear about the old you and the new you, and what you do and when and where. You make me feel like balance. Your dead weight is that clear.
How the fuck am I?
How the fuck am I supposed to memorize every word that you write, in every change in your life, in every simple expression? Do you like me, or just the idea because in the rain it's all you, and in the sun it's all about you? Now you're here and I'm through, and you don't even know it. Whoa, talking to you without end, but I know you wouldn't listen. You never did before. I've changed the path I walk now every morning to avoid you being near. I cut out the shadow of friends of friends, in case I hear. Every night I will die. Laugh about it, but the road's hard. Serious. Y'all give me another fucking smoke.
Wait at Milano!
Wait at Milano!
Wait at Milano!
I don't want to just do songs songs from Ravenna because I got another request earlier. I'm gonna do another one. I like that. Y'all know I hear songs in colors, so I'm waiting for you to give me a color that I didn't just play. And Ronnie's song is one.
Red!
I haven't played this song in a long time, so y'all bear with me. You know what this song is about? Oh no. Fuck. I should tell you. Is there any guitar players here who care that I'm in tune?
No!
Good, because I don't either. And I wrote this song, I just want to tell you real quick. I wrote this song based on a conversation one of my best friends and I had down at the James River in Richmond, Virginia. And it was just based on a conversation. That was it. And 3 weeks after I wrote this song, the person that I had the conversation with passed away. And I think, like, you know, in death you learn so much about yourself and the world and whatnot. God, can I explain this stuff? I just want to say what I learned about my good buddy Ronnie's passing is, like, first of all, to never write songs in retrospect. Don't write tribute songs. Write songs here and now about the conversations and about the people you love. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fuck a tribute song. Like, just tell people now how you feel about them and that you love them. I also learned about Ronnie's passing, something that is important to me. And is my buddy Bruce, who's a steel worker in Baltimore, said he read somewhere that you die twice. The first time is when you're physically gone, and the second time is when the memory of you is gone. So I always want to sing songs about my dead friends and family because I always want to share those conversations and those experiences and keep them alive as long as I fucking can. So here's a song for the living and those who aren't here, completely out of tune, because that makes it even better. Best friends they will live came and went, and not without incident. On the hill they're all moving in, but I don't care much. I'm dodging branches from maple trees. They've stolen heavy and steady sleep. They seized every city street with tuition, bought filled dirt. And I sat at the river with Ronnie, watching the cormorants and the osprey diving for their prey. He asked about old friends. I said I ain't seen none of them. He said they're all transient, man, and their footprints they washed away. Still I walk this town, hoping to get lost somehow. It seems by now, though, I've smoothed the path and every sidewalk. It's all painted black and gold. Black tar where once stood homes. Gold in the hand of each student-based franchise. And I sat at the river with Ronnie, watching the cormorants and the osprey diving for their prey. He asked about old friends. I said I ain't seen none of them. He said, how'd you get here, man? And why'd you stay? Come on, brother, let's make a list of all those gone that we still miss. Let's make a list of what they believe, and we still do. Like living first and working last, and beating the day before it's past. Like what's mine is yours, man, and what's yours is mine. I think I'll stay here getting older and angrier and getting louder with each passing day. And think about old friends and all that I have learned from them. They may have moved on, man, but we'll all be gone someday. To the living, y'all. Someone just requested. You know what? I just realized the other two requests are exactly my live records ending in the same order. And I don't give a fuck. Because I don't have a management team and an artistic staff. I do whatever the fuck I want. If I want to play the last 3 songs on my live record in a row, I'm going to play it. Because I don't have to answer to no one but myself. I'm going to play 2 more songs. That's all I got in me. This has been beautiful. I wrote this song when I was living in a shed. I lived in a shed for 3.5 years. It's a little known fact that it was the dumbest thing I ever did in my life. And I learned so much in there that it was the smartest thing that I ever did in my life. And I'm not in debt to a school for doing it. 2 weeks without alcohol ain't hard if it weren't for these goddamn scars and memories and hell. It helps me sleep. Whoa, I cannot focus if I don't rest, and if I ain't doing nothing, Lord, I get depressed. So here's to raising hell and living cheap. Oh hell, life ain't all it's supposed to be. Walking floors and worrying behind locked doors, avoiding friends you hardly see. Well, I've lived and learned, and Lord, I made it back. I fought 3 at once and they whooped my ass. But living's better when taking chances constantly. I like to get high as a mountain when I'm crumbling to my knees. And all that shit they talk, it don't mean a thing to me. We are all mixed up in this landscape, huddled in the shade, searching chain store shelves for identity. Well, if these wrinkles, they are proof of age, then read them all as single days of learning who is who and what is what. See, man, some may show a mask or 2, then base their lives on having more than you. Man, that life must be lonely as fuck. You see, that's not how it's supposed to be. Lapping up commodities with money that you don't have or even see. Well, I've lived and learned, and Lord, I made it back. I want nothing, that's still all I have. It's not what you make or do, it's how you're living. I like to get high as a mountain when I'm crumbling to my knees. And all that shit they talk, it don't mean a thing to me. We are all mixed up in this landscape, huddled in the shade, searching chain store shelves for identity. As I said earlier, man, I keep waking up in the van feeling like shit. I'm like, I can't make it through this day. And then I get here at night and I'm like, I can do this every fucking night of my fucking life. So with my whole heart, bless y'all. Thank you so fucking much. Well, I'm going gray and I'm getting old, but that don't mean I do what I'm told. In fact, I've opted out, yeah, I've given up. See, man, money is a thing of the past. You spend it once and it don't come back. So says Reverend Bobby Joe Small, so that's what's up. You see, this is not how it's supposed to be. walking floors and worrying. It's about life and love and family and thinking free. I've been lit up before and I bounced right back. Made mistakes and I learned to laugh. Tonight I'm getting drunk and simply living. I like to get high as a mountain when I'm crumbling to my knees. And all that shit they talk, it don't mean a thing to me. We are all mixed up in this landscape, huddled in the shade, searching chain store shelves for identity, pacing chain store floors for identity. Thank y'all enough. Seriously. I'm gonna play one more song. Travis, I'm gonna do one more. Let's have a fucking dance party or something. This was requested. I met some people out front, and I was gonna play this song anyway, but I want to sing it to the people I met out front earlier. Thank y'all so fucking much. This shit means the fucking world to me. I'd like to thank Allison for playing, and Matt and Norco for playing. Nick is back there. They do have merchandise back there and all that stuff. I also really like to thank every single person in this building tonight who is working to ensure that we have a good time. We appreciate it. Travis, thank you for doing sound, brother. I appreciate it. And hey, Ken Freeman tours with me. We tour in his little work band, and he deals with my crazy ass. So he's back there slanging the records and t-shirts and all that stuff. Ken, thank you, brother. I love you. Thank you so much. Speaking of work, I wrote this song at work. At that moment in my life, I was driving trucks. Anybody who's done that shit knows you get stuck in hotel rooms a whole bunch. So anybody here is from New Jersey might understand. It's lonely in the Garden State, the place of no left turns. In a Motel 6 in East Brunswick, smoking till my lungs burn. I put ice in the trash can to cool down my beer, breathing the perfume in the room of the person last here. I can't stand this singing, I can't stand this song, I can't stand being home, Lord, I can't stand being gone. My ears ring when it's quiet, and I ain't heard a thing all day. And I'd call if I could, but right now I ain't got nothing to say. It's so on, it's so long. I can't keep singing these songs for too long. It's so on. Straight up, when I wrote this song and most of my early songs, I didn't think anyone would fucking hear any of this shit. So I'm not gonna apologize, but y'all keep in mind that the honesty and abrasiveness in this was not expected to be heard at all. But y'all motherfuckers have done this same shit in your life. Don't look at me like I'm fucking. The first night we met, we fucked on the couch in my living room. Spent the morning pretend it didn't happen, searching for your lost phone, which I found between the cushions below a pile of our clothes. You said you couldn't leave without it, Lord, I should've kept my eyes closed. I left for work directly then for a 15-hour day, made just over $100, none of which I ever saved. Didn't hear too much from you before, never heard from you again. Cause as soon as this shit starts, boy, it's bound to end. It's so on, it's so long. I can't keep singing these songs for too long. It's so on. Thanks y'all so much. I throw empty beer cans at the TV when I'm watching the news. I hate Republicans, I hate Democrats, I hate liberals too. I think pacifists are weak and violence is wrong, but I go live for police and I fight when it's called for. The truth is I don't know or care with who or where I fit in at all, but I keep on living simple, riding fast and living slow. I write standard boring songs with boring standard chords, just like the best and the worst. Verse, chorus, bridge, repeat, motherfucker. It's so long, it's so long. I can't keep singing these songs for too long. It's so long, it's so long, it's so long. I can't keep singing these songs for too long. So long. I think we are all very lucky to have found one another. Thank you so much. Travis, you can turn that house music on.